Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of our non-league to legend save here with Notts County at the moment. And we have come back a bit earlier than previously stated, and the reason for that, as you can see below, look, we got Notts County promoted. We've just earned promotion with the pivotal match of the season apparently being a 4-0 over Cheltenham. So I just needed to show you the budgets. As you can see here, our budget for next season will be £84,000 per week on wages and 281k on transfer budget. Now that is if we stay with them. We've also got Johnson is static with promotion. Now who is Johnson? Johnson is England under-21s coach who was here before as a player and as an under-18s and caretaker manager. Fair enough. And the Notts County praise unbelievable promotion. They did not expect it to happen. That was quite unbelievable achievement given the scepticism surrounding the club's chances of promotion when the season began. They stated that manager Chris Batten has done a remarkable job at Meadow Lane, which I appreciate, and hope he will continue to be a success for the club for years to come. Now, I had to bring you all that. We've just come off a 6-1 win over Forest Green, which was pretty damn good. You can't go wrong with a 6-1 win, can you? But yeah, you guys will see us when we come to the game, the final game of the season. We're just going to skip forward all the other ones. Doesn't really matter. I'll see you at the final game. Hello guys, we are back. And yes, since you were here, because I've mapped my buttons to resume the playing of the recording, so it just took me to a different page. Yeah, I briefly mentioned the 6-1 win over Forest Green. It was ridiculously easy, to be honest with you. We went 5-0 up in under 21 minutes. It was 5-0 up, which is ridiculous. Enzio Baldwin got a hat-trick. Richard Brindley scored a goal, and then Regan Booty grabbed us up a brace. The second goal coming just after half-time. But yeah, they did get a goal on the 30th minute. We were absolutely dominant. You couldn't go wrong with that at all. We were just a brilliant, brilliant side for that day. Then we went and played Stevenage, won 3-0 away from home. Didn't really play our best performance, but we get the win. Doesn't really matter going forward. Lacey with a goal, Enzio Baldwin and Balogun getting a goal in stoppage time at the very end of the game. Now, the Lacey goal, he scored a few this season. He's got, I think, 6. But yeah, he's just brilliant. As you can see here, scores again. And Michael Fernandez grabbed a goal in that game as well. We went 1-0 down. It was quite disappointing, to be honest with you, because if you look at where Cambridge are in the table, they're down in 23rd place. They're looking like they could go down. But yeah, essentially we for some reason struggle against Cambridge quite often. If you watch my live streams on Twitch, you'll realise that basically Cambridge are a side that I do not like playing. But yeah, that all leaves us as the champions of League 2. We won the conference last year. We've now won League 2 this season. Can we go on and win League 1 next season, or will we move clubs? Now, they are the big questions. There are a few jobs available, a few jobs out and about around the place, because if you go across to, I've forgotten where it is. If you go to staff, you go to job centre. There are a couple of jobs. Malaga, it's a decent little job. We've had to filter this because we don't want all this rubbish being shown at us. And the job security, look at all this. You've got a few jobs available around the world. Even League 1 Peterborough, who are a very big side, so maybe that could be a move we could look into. But yeah, we might get offered some jobs. I don't know who Danny Cowley is. Who's this guy? He's the West Ham manager. He must be a caretaker, right? No, he looks like he's generally the manager. Really don't know who he is, but fair enough. But yeah, we'll get into today's game. Where are we? Let's go to tactics. I think, was going to go with the actual lineup we got available there, but just realised Mitch Rose is suspended. So let's bring out Mitch Rose. We'll bring in Josh Laurent. I think it's pronounced Laurent. I'm not overly sure, but we'll bring in Josh Lauren and hopefully he'll do us a job today. So let's get into this. Let's just double check. Yeah, we're all good. Let's get into this game today. First game since I've returned. I don't know why it's just took me around in a circle there. That's a bit annoying. But yeah, first game since returning from the last FM, the last non-league legend. I hope you guys are excited as I am, to be honest, to get this up and going again. But for today's game, for our return, we've got Joppengai in goal. Destiny Joppengai, brilliant player. We've got back four, Richard Brindley, Lacey, Ogbeta and Wright. Ogbeta on loan for Man City, hopefully going to get him back next season. Regan Booty in the defensive midfield position, who is just our best player by a long way. We got Josh Lauren and Adam Phillips in the middle with Baldvine and Mitchell? I keep calling him Mitchell, but it's Michael Fernandez as the wingers and Bergerk up front. I'm calling him Peter Bergerke, but I don't really know how to pronounce his name, so any advice in the comments would be appreciated, guys. So, team talk wise, I've just pressed the wrong button. I need to map that button again somewhere else. We're going to go with, it doesn't really matter to be honest. Go out there, play an actual game, the result will come. And then we'll let James Beattie do the other part, our assistant manager. Let's get into this. But yeah, for the next one, I will make sure I map the buttons to something that doesn't basically change the page every time I do something, which is kind of getting a little bit annoying if I'm honest with you. But I'll figure that out shortly. So far, we're having all the chances. No highlights as of yet to speak about. But I'm not... In future episodes, there will be little cuts in these little parts here where I'm talking now, where there's no highlights going on, but I don't want to keep pressing the button that maps me to go somewhere completely different. So for now, we're just going to basically leave this in here. But future episodes, just bear in mind that will not be the case. Ooh, unlucky Lacey. Nothing happening. It's been quite a dead game, to be honest, but as you can see, we're having all the chances. We've got all the possession. You know, this is mainly just a talk through, you know, see where we are. As you can see, we're a decent little side. I've built a good team with a good tactic, and it seems to be working going forward. Hopefully, we can maintain this going forward. I'm also going to go... Let's go, and far from please, go out there doing something a little bit different. I don't feel we'll need to bring on any substitutes in this game. If we can keep everyone fit, we'll just keep it as it's going. Regan Booty with a corner. He's excellent from dead ball situations. Phillips, Ogbeta, Lacey! Alex Lacey gets his 7th goal of the season. Yes, a centre-back on 7 goals. And it was assisted by his centre-back partner, Nathaniel Ogbeta, who is on loan from Manchester City. Hopefully we can get him back next season. Keep Lacey in the side. These two just work so well together. The keeper should be doing a little bit better there. But for a defender to get 7 goals in the season, you must be doing something right, eh? But yeah, so far, so good. We are going to do I believe we'll do a special episode for the, should we do a special episode for the season review like we used to? Or should we just add it into this one? I think I'll add it into this one for this year. And then for the next season, the end of next season, we will do it as its special episode as we used to do. Now Colchester with the corner, delivered in. Baldvine clears it away. Can anyone get out there? We need to push out faster. We're not pushing out fast enough. Booty, pressuring him. Forced him to go all the way back to Ross in goal for Colchester. They lump it forward. Bergerk, I can't quite get there. Eastman lumps it forward. Brindley knocks it back. Over the top there by Phillips. Bergerke's pressing. Unlucky. Keeper's made a mistake. We forced him into a mistake. Booty, Phillips. Inside to Bergerk. Can he play it? No, he does well. And he hits the post. Can he tap it in? The keeper gets there just before him. Unlucky. That was very, very good football from our players. So far this season, everything I've seen this season has made me believe that going forward into League One, we can at least challenge for the playoffs. But I don't know. If a job gets offered to me, I don't know if I'll be swung to leaving. Because I have had a good time here at Notts County. And I know obviously well, all of it really hasn't been on YouTube, which I did want it to be. I did want you guys to see all of this. But unfortunately, due to recording problems, you couldn't. But I was hoping Bullvine wouldn't get sent off. Good pass in, Berserk. He needs to do better with that. I need to train him in his composure or have a look at something about him. Maybe bring in a new striker next season, because obviously we know going forward that Balogun probably won't be here because he's got too many injury problems, and Arsenal may not even want to loan him to us again. But yeah, that is a 1-0 victory. We've done sufficiently. We've got the victory. It doesn't really matter how you do it sometimes, as long as you get it. And James Beattie failed to do anything useful there. Oh, it's because he didn't have anything to address. Fantastic. I mean, you just give him praise, Beattie. It's not difficult, mate. Right, let's go and have a look at our season review. We are back here with the end of season review. Now, this might not mean a lot to you guys, but it sort of gives you some sort of insight to what is going on and what's happened so far in the save. So, what's this? Following the competition of this season's best 11, Notts County spokesman Jordan don't really care, has announced 5 players have been considered good enough to enter the Notts County's overall best 11. Adam Phillips was the pick of the 5 players. The attacking midfielder accumulated 37 appearances, scoring 6 goals for the team, an average rating of 7.44. Yeah, he was absolutely brilliant. Nathaniel Ogbeta, Sam Greenwood, Destiny Jopangai and Jordan Gasser have all got themselves in here as well. Jordan Gasser, basically you guys did not see him play, but he did play the start of the season for us, getting 29 appearances. He was really good, but yeah, he got pushed out the side by Wright in the end, because Wright was just fantastic. But yeah, that is the best 11. You've got Jopangai in goal, Brindley, Lacey, Ogbeta, Gasser as the back 4, Booty in the defensive midfield role. We'll look at him in a minute. Phillips Weir, who is being forced out the club slowly by his own stupidity. Mitch Rose is our first team player at the moment in that position. Jordan Slew, who is only here on loan for 1 season. I showed you him in the previous episode. Enzio Bullvine, who's one of our best players. And then Sam Greenwood up front, which really does say a lot about our lack of striker ability, because he's our winger. He really should be out here, and we need to really get ourselves a long-term striker if we're going to be here for a bit longer. So yeah, that's what needs to happen. We got Manny Idem, Ben Turner, Bakayoko, Mitch Rose, Fernandez, Najim Abdu, and Spyro, who are on the bench. End of season rewards. Fans Player of the Season, Regan Booty. He won that last season as well. Absolutely fantastic. Goal of the season, we'll show you that in a minute. Enzio Bullvine's finish. Sign of the season, Adam Phillips for free, which, I mean, you can't complain when you bring a player in for free and he plays 35 times, scores 6, assists 9, he gets 9 man of the matches on a 7.46. Yeah, Burnley was silly to let him go. But we brought him in and he's been fantastic all season. Young Player of the Season has gone to Regan Booty, 23 years old. I don't really understand how he gets Young Player of the Season. But as you can see, his progress since the start has been all over the place. But his form, if you go over here, last season, he did 7.56. Look at this, 44 appearances, scoring 7, assisting 24. 24 assists in the league alone. Got 27 altogether. That's just ridiculous. He played over 50 games last season. I believe that's 51 appearances, and then he had 3 on top off the bench, I think. That's what that means. I'm not overly sure. You guys can confirm that for me or deny that. I'm not overly sure. And then this season, 44 appearances again, exactly the same amount of appearances, only 1 in a cup because we didn't do so well in the cups this year. And 6 goals, 9 assists, 8 man of the matches, so he equaled his man of the matches. He got 7.49 this season. He's a very good player, and I believe he can go all the way to the Premier League. And in his stats, we've got top goal scorer Sam Greenwood, 14 goals. Regan Booty obviously got that. Most assists he shared that with Adam Phillips. Best pass completion, 92%, which is unbelievable. Man of the matches has gone to Adam Phillips by 1. Alex Lacey, I did say I was having a look at him for you guys. He's a goal scoring centre-back. Last season, 41 appearances, 8 goals. Yeah, 8 goals. That's just in the league. 50 appearances if that includes the one off the bench. I'm not overly sure if that's what that means. But Yeah, so 50 appearances, scored 10 last season, which is ridiculous for a centre-back. And this season, he's played 44 times and scored 7. He's just such a good player. 7.28 last season, 7.20 this season. I mean, I like to try and convert my team to the younger type, but for some reason, he just gets in every week. He's just such a good player. We're going to view the goal. We'll show you the goal of the season, which has gone down to... I mean, my memory's awful. I already forgot who scored the goal. Was it Enzio Baldvine? I believe it might have been Enzio. But we're about to see it. I hope it shows it in 3D. I'm not overly sure if it's going to. I'd never normally watch these, and it is showing it in 3D. Okay. So Baldwin collects the ball there, gives it to Brindley. We scored better goals than this. This was recent. No. We've definitely scored better goals than that. 100% we've done better than that in previous games. I've seen some outrageous goals this season. But that wins goal of the season for some reason, somehow. Don't know. But here we go. 2020-2021 season review. FA Cup, we lost in the first round to Chelmsford. Let's not get into that. That was pathetic. We lost in the first round to West Brom in the Carabao. Hopefully we can do better in both of them next season. That would be good. Moment to Forget's gone down as a 2-0 defeat to Port Vale. And match of the season was a 2-0 win over Port Vale. So clearly they like something about Port Vale. Most players used was 30, joint 5th in the league. So that's alright. We've got 30 players used all season. And leasing.com, we got to where they wanted us to be. And as you can see from league positions, we just kind of floated about. And then here, we got to first. We dropped down because teams had a game in hand. We got to second again. And then look, we just maintained first. So we deserve to do it. You can clearly see that we deserve to do it. The team leaders, Lacey, Booty and Baldvine. All 3 players should be here next season. Maybe Baldvine might be gone. It's causing a few issues, not signing contract. But we'll see going forward. We're not overly sure yet. End of season break. What's this? Players will report back for training on the 21st of June. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do this in a moment. So what's this? Club visions and expectations meeting. What do they want? So we've gone from basically being a League 2 side, and they wanted us just to establish being a League 2 side. Now, next season, now we've got promoted, they want us to go and finish mid-table. Are you good? I mean, that could be fun. And then record a Sky Bet League 1 top half finish, and then they just want to continue top half finishes. Right, okay, that's fine. And then is this all good? We're not going to change any of this. Play defense. We're just going to basically play the same way we've been playing the entire time, which is not defensive, so I don't know why it thinks it's defensive. So let's just go with that. End of season team meeting. Now, what do they think we should do? Passionately. Before you all go away, I wanted a well-deserved break. No, I'm not going to go with that. Congratulations on getting promoted. A fantastic achievement. Before you go away, well-deserved break. I wanted to let you know we keep faith. No, we're definitely not keeping faith in the squad. Done done all brilliantly. Even though we'll probably come back down, I don't know. It's been a great season. You've all done well. No, congratulations. It's a great achievement, but we have to focus on solidifying. That's the word. Couldn't find it. Our position next season, and I'm convinced that with the right additions to the squad, we can make the playoffs. What are you smoking? No, that ain't gonna be a right thing to say. We're good enough not to be relegated. Let's go with that. And those two think we're better, but I'm fine. I don't think I'm being no. Let's go. I don't think I'm being unambitious. Okay, and then let's just go with that. Right, so guys, I will bring you the start of next season in League 1. This is a very peculiar way of doing a non-League to Legend, but at the moment it's the best way I can do such a thing. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you're going to be around here for the long term. We can go forward and do a little bit more. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it too. But I've been Chris12LFC, and I will see you next season, and I'll see you later.